So I went down a little rabbit hole the other day. I was kind of curious to see if Diablo Immortal had a Diablo, actually the boss Diablo in there. And when I went down that rabbit hole to try to check the game out, because I hadn't played Diablo Immortal, I really don't know much about it besides, what all the player base said, that it's pay to win and it's a piece of trash and all this. I never really checked it out myself, so I went over there and didn't download the game, but I looked at a lot of information and watched some videos on it. And y'all, I got kind of pissed. Let's see why. How about y'all? You got Hawg. I'm your Southern Diablo 4 resource. Thanks for stopping by. Look, man, this is BS, okay? I've never seen much about Diablo Immortal, and when I started looking into that game, which keep in mind, is only a year old. It was released like June 2nd, 2022. There's a lot of stuff in there. And then we look at our game that we pay $100 for. You're like, wow. So when I saw all these differences, I decided to point out what Diablo Immortal, a free game, which yes, it's pay to win, but it is free to play. You don't have to pay any money whatsoever to download it. Free. Versus our game that has $100 price tag, or $79.99, or whatever your level was that you paid for the game. And you just wonder what they did. So you want to start out, let's look at character customization. Okay. Yeah, you've got 3 face types. Okay. You've got 2 genders, and you've got a gear preview, which is really nice. You got 4 different things of gear that you can click on. So you got 3 different faces, whichever one you want to do. And then you can kind of see what kind of gear you have to look at. That's really cool. So you can be naked, or you can have 4 different types on, and then go in and start customizing your face. Okay. Now, if we jump over to 4, we see that we have 4 face variations. Okay. And we can still show armor, but that's all we get. We don't get 4 variations. We get 1. You can show or hide. Okay. Yeah, you can pick different skin tone, just like you can the other one. You can pick eye color. You have 11 hairstyles, 11 face styles, and some random hairs. Okay. You cannot alter the body. Can't alter the face. You can put some paint on him and some jewelry and makeup. Now we start looking at what Immortal can do. You've got 6 hairstyles. Okay. You might be thinking, Hog, that's, we got more in Diablo 4. However, you can actually modify the hair way more than you can in Diablo 4. So you can do these random hair colors, but you can also do a custom color. Can't do a custom color in Diablo 4. You also see right here, hair roots. So you can change the brightness of the roots. You can change anything, really anything that you want to is what it's looking like. You can change brightness, length, opacity. You can mess with the hair ends, brightness, and length. And then here's the big one. You can mess with forehead, depth, width, position, head, cheeks, mouth, nose, all of that stuff. You can actually make your character look like you if you want to.
He got a little pretty mouth, ain't he?
To me, that right there is just the biggest aggravation of the whole thing. We can go over here to Diablo 4 and not have any of this whatsoever. None. So if I click on face, all I get is 4 Mickey Mouse variations. That's it. I can't change his nose. I can't change the depth. I can't change mouth size. With Diablo Immortal, you could spend some time and actually make your character look like you. With this right here, you get the same generic faces. Okay, we look at the hair. You can't change anything. You can change the color. Ooh, whoop-de-doo, Basil. Can't change length. Can't change anything that we saw in Diablo Immortal. Okay, there's the first thing. All right, next thing to look at is inventory space. Okay, this is one that's going to annoy y'all, especially if you're having a hard time with stash space and gem tabs and all this good stuff. Yeah, there's 42 slots. Okay. They don't all take up the same slot like we're used to, or the same size. There's 42 versus 33 that we have in Diablo 4. You see right there, we've got 33. Yeah. And you also have a lack of a gem tab in Diablo 4. You have consumables, quest aspects. That's great. But in Diablo Immortal, you have a gem tab. Not only do you have a gem tab, you also have a belt and shoulders. So cruising around on the forums, I did notice a lot of people were talking about where are our belts, where are our shoulders, where's all that stuff that we're used to. Well, it's in Diablo Immortal. They just didn't bring it into, the $100 full price game that we've all been waiting for a long time. So you get those. Also, you get a separate tab for cosmetics. Still don't understand what the excuse is. But if you stare pretty hard at this inventory UI here, you will see that it is very similar to what we're dealing with just some minor changes, but minus the graphics. Okay, we are talking about a mobile game versus a PC console game. So there will be some differences. We're just talking about sheer content at this point. Yeah, you also see these colored gems. That's what we're getting in the season. So nothing special there either. All right, the big one to me, everybody's been complaining about. There's no group finder in Diablo 4. Look at here, Diablo Immortal. Here's a group finder. Oh, wow, look, 8-player parties. Oh, wow, look, raids. These are really world boss raids, what they call these, but they're world bosses. Where have we seen world bosses? Oh, in Diablo 4. So they just took them out of Diablo Immortal. I know a lot of y'all are going to say they're from WoW. I didn't play WoW either. I'm a Diablo player. So just cut me a little slack if I'm not aware if it's in other Blizzard games. If they took it from WoW, then they took it from WoW. But yeah, here you go. It's pretty cool though. You got 8 players and you can do these world bosses, and it actually drops multiple rewards for you. See all this here? And chests. So not only do you get that, but you get a handful of chests, looks like 2 chests, and a bunch of items and all that. You do a world boss on Diablo 4, you get 1 little cache. It's got some Mickey Mouse stuff in there. You might get 1 item, and you get 1 cache per day. Cool. What's really nice about this too is you can chain world bosses. So if you want to just like start a raid with 8 people and go do world bosses for a while, you can chain those world bosses consecutively. You can get done with one, go to another one, go to another one, go to another one, go to another one. Sounds like fun to me. I don't know what y'all think. You also see there's a difficulty range. There's a combat rating. Tells you when it resets, Monday and Thursday. We don't have any of that. Tells you nothing in Diablo 4. Nothing tells you when it resets. You have to go to third-party websites to find anything out about the game whatsoever. And look, it just tells you what all rewards you're going to get, what you're going to do, what all your players are, everything. Why don't we have this? We don't have simple systems in a $100 game that this free game has. There's no excuse for this whatsoever. That's all I've asked for this game is 8-player parties, so we can have some kind of interaction with our clan, some kind of fun, some kind of something besides helping each other do dungeons for renown, and then doing nightmare dungeons to level up your glyphs. And then what? So this looks really fun. I'm really jealous this is in the game. I really wish this was in Diablo 4. I don't understand what their excuse is for not having any of these basic things when it's in the free game. It just seems like we all tear this a new asshole because it's predatory, but I feel like Diablo 4 is way more predatory. Like they promised us the moon, and then I go look at this other game that's free and it's got everything that we wanted. What gives? Here's another one here. Clan battles. Huh? So in Diablo 4, all we get's a Mickey Mouse clan screen and a list. That's all you can do. Oh, and a chat. Excuse me. Hell, they have clan battles with ranks and planning, gathering with different stages. Wow. They have rankings. Look at here, group brackets, tournaments. Oh, okay, so you can have clan tournaments, but we can't do that in Diablo 4. Could somebody explain to help me understand why? I don't get it. And I know a lot of y'all are gonna say, we don't want that in Diablo 4. Yeah, but you're gonna want no content at all? You're gonna want to sit there and have no options, no nothing? The only option you have is to do Nightmare Dungeons or the Tree of Trash? Yeah, this is what it looks like here. They've got a time. You can set all that up. There's brackets, there's a top 10. That's kick-ass. Why is this not in the game that I paid $100 for? We can just keep going on and on. Yo, should we keep going? So you got your clan battles. Then what? So here's a clan battle. And you actually turn into, the way they described it to me, it was an immortal. See, this guy's bigger than the rest of them. And then the other clan tries to attack you or something like that. Again, not really sure how that works, but just watching it for a minute, it was actually a really cool system. I was really jealous. I want to try something new. Y'all don't understand how bad I'm craving something new in this game. Helltides ain't new. That's recycled shards in a chest. Tree of Trash ain't new. That's recycled bounties. Look here, weekly rewards. Where's this? Where is this? We don't have weekly rewards. Look at here. You log in, you do some stuff, you get weekly rewards. XP, gold, mats, it looks like, items, transmogs. This is just inexcusable. They told us during the developer campfire or live stream, whatever the hell the thing they had last time, foundation is built. Now we got to go on top of that. That's no excuse. You know what they did? They sold us a money grab for the shareholders. They sold us a base game for the shareholders, and then they're going to spend a year fixing the spaghetti code, and then they're going to come back and sell us another expansion, and they're going to tell us that's going to fix everything. This is the same path they walked with Diablo 3. Released an unfinished game that was in development hell, and then took another year and a half to fix the game, and then charged you $40 to fix the game. That's basically what's going to happen. And then I just want to showcase vaults for a second. I thought this was really cool. I saw some people on YouTube putting videos on this, but this is just like another in-game / farming place. I'm not real sure because I haven't played the game, but this is pretty interesting. You go in here, you try to raid this vault without getting caught by these certain wardens, and the wardens will call another monster to come in that's pretty unkillable. His name's an immortal, I believe. Whatever the details are, this looks badass. It's just another something to do, another something to pair up with your clan. Just extra content. Again, this is a free game. Free. We paid green leafy spending money for this. They get all the content. We get a bare bones game. I know I'm probably gonna make a lot of y'all mad with this. I'm really sorry. I'm just trying to point out what we're missing out on. We paid a bunch of money and we got screwed over. That's the way I feel now. And last but not least, let's not forget, they got a brand new class that's never been seen before. Did we get the brand new class in the $100 game that everybody's been waiting 10 years for? No. The free game, free to play, pay to win, predatory game, got the brand new class. Will we see that class? Of course we will. They're just going to recycle this, but we'll see it in a paid expansion that you'll have to pay at least $40 for. $49.99 most likely, or hell, just another $70. But this was the biggest one that irked me more than anything. Why does a year-old game that's free get a brand new class over the game that was released a month ago that we paid a lot of money for? It's the most money I've ever spent on a video game. Let me know in the comments below what you think. I know it's a little stunning to see they got a more complete game than we did. Now, we're not talking about graphics. Like I've said before, we're not talking about pay to win. We're not talking about any of that. We're talking about content, okay? Base content. That's all. Just wanted to point this out to y'all. Not trying to tell you not to play the game. Keep playing the game. Let's just hope they get it fixed longer than about 6 months to a year, because there's really no excuse for that, to be honest with you. There is absolutely, I think we've been conditioned as players now to just accept that this is a live service game and they're going to sell us a cat turd and then spend about 6 to 8 months to 10 months to 2 years trying to polish it up, make it real pretty, and put epoxy on it. I'm real disappointed. I'm trying to kind of shake this, but after seeing this, it's like just wow. That's all I got to say is wow. Okay. So if you need a clan to run with, the House of Hawg, we ain't my wild. It's a link to my Discord. If you don't need a clan, it's also just a good community to get in. We got build guides and stuff like that for Diablo 4. Got a good community. Got a place to find a group. Good social space, whatever. It's there for you. Make sure to hit like and subscribe for more Diablo content. Appreciate y'all. We'll see you next time.